All right, let's see. All right, so we didn't get to see the drafts, but let's take a look at what they got. They got Sion Rammus, Oriana, Lucian, Rakan. Okay, and for let me see. I actually probably should set up the team names, but Mr. Coolblue is team colon 3. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to say that actually, but they've got the Cassidon, Nocturne, Oranvarus, Karma. Pretty interesting comp from their team. Let's quickly change some settings before we go in game. Not gonna be able to change that. We're gonna wait for spec delay here. While we're doing that, let's see. Like we'll be starting up in about 20 seconds here. I am realizing now too that there is a additional 2 minutes of spec delay. Let me see if that fixes anything, or if the stream will jump forward. Yeah, still behind. That's all right. We are loading in right now. Let's pop this open. Client per usual, taking a while to load up. We are finally in game. Let's fix this. Looks like they're gonna pause straight out of the gate. Yeah. Cool. A little bit of banner going on here. Flash and TP in spawn is a little crazy. Regardless, it does look he actually did flash and TP in spawn. Yeah, Karma did use both of the spells, unless they're just not loaded in. I'm realizing now that everyone else also has their spells up. I guess they don't come up immediately once you load in, yeah. Here we are, off to the races. It's like Legends mode is pinging that bot bush. We do have the game frozen again here.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Looks like they are. Both teams are going to 5-point here. The Nocturne looking for that invade. He's going to send that bush. Mr. Cool Blue. Looks like red team is aware of it. They are pinging that Raptors bush there. Meanwhile, Speedy Lightning over here walking to the bot. Repeat pinging that. Nocturne is pinging for the invade. Doesn't know that Scion is up in Tri-Bush there.
Minions have spawned.
Looks like Nocturne, Mr. Cool Blue, and Fear LaFleur, are they gonna stay for the invade? Oriana puts on the ward on the chickens. He does see that. The buff is warded there, however. Both Legends mode and Colon 3 playing it very safe. Although they try going for that invade, they don't actually get it off. Both teams do have vision there, so they can see if he goes for it. Scion, big bush hit right there with the Q. We do like to see it. Bot lane trading pretty nicely here. Take a quick peek at mid lane here. Both waves are coming in. Looks like both of them trying to get that level 2. They do have a lot of minions stacked. Good poke from the Scion. He does get hit by the Ornn E. He's going in for that push there. Gets the Q up. That's a good trade for Karma. He's going to get that wave to crash there because that other wave has not arrived yet. Same story with the bot lane. Sour Patch and Komodo pushing in that wave. Mid lane's looking pretty even right now. Both laners are at 9 CS. It trades out from Colon 3. Optimal getting a lot of poke down on them. Karma also being able to heal the Varus is going to help a lot, especially in the early game. RR3 and Rattle trading in the mid lane. Both have Cannon Wave. Not much action happening on the map this time. Oh, looks like Colon 3 is actually pushing in the bot wave there. They are going to get it. There goes the ping from the Nocturne to look for a tower dive. They are both low. Legends mode's trying to hold this wave back. Nocturne actually is going to go for that Scuttle Crab. He's not going to look for the gank, it looks like, this early. I think he's padding up for the invade. Is he going to go to the bush to jump on the under tower? The wave is still frozen there. Out comes Barrier. It's looking really good for the Nocturne here. He's going to hit the Q, but nothing actually goes down on it. They do not have a wave for that. Rammus matching the invade. He's going to walk around and look for something on Fire LaFleur. He's just going to recall. Nothing really open it. Both bot lane's going to recall. Pretty even game so far. Ooh, Rammus going for the play onto the Kassadin. There's the Q. He's going to hit the taunt on him. Rattle getting a good amount of poke. Can they kill here? There's the flash from Fire LaFleur. Very, very low. They did burn both pots as well. He has no pots for the mid lane. Great gank from Speedy Lightning. Konjax here, looking to poke back Rattle, get some revenge maybe for Speedy Lightning's gank. Sour Patch also matching though. Big damage from Scion. He does almost get that first plate of the game actually. But that Ornn just does a lot of damage back, especially in those long trades. Big action coming down. They do have 3 people. Lucian very low. He's gonna have to back off. He's gonna get rooted. That's the first blood of the game. Flash coming out from Sour Patch. He's also gonna get caught out. Will they go for the tower dive? There out goes the Q. It doesn't connect, so he's not gonna have that speed buff. This is looking like a free Drake. Rammus is hovering here. Speedy Lightning sort of wandering around. He's kind of homeless right now. No camps. Flash coming out from Konjax as well. That is the Scion's first death. He is proxying that wave as normal Scion. It's normal Scion gameplay, you could say. Looks like Rattle is going to put down the TP. Are they going to try to contest this Drake? Speedy Lightning posturing down towards it. He's going to Q. Is he going to hit this Nocturne? He is. The Spell Shield comes out. He's going to not manage to do much there. Gonna take a lot of poke, especially with the Varus there. That Varus is gonna turn quite early game. He just does have the Bramble Vest. Trade going on top lane. Void Grubs coming up in 45 seconds. Out comes the Ornal. He's going to look to get the pick on the Scion. That's a great pick for Team Colon 3. Rattle the Frog, also very low HP. This could be victory feats if he manages to secure that kill. If Fire LaFleur manages to get a TP off onto Rattle, that might as well be the feats. Both bot laners here. Karma is not there. Konjax walking mid. Out goes the Scion TP to the top lane. He does want to hold that tower there. It's going to crash. One's going to walk down. Only a 1v2 in the bot lane. Karma stranded behind mid-tier 2. There goes the ulti. Does the Karma even really need to be there? Honestly, the Kassadin Nocturne should just be able to kill. Fire LaFleur, Mr. Coolblue securing that kill. Karma really just there for moral support. She doesn't even die. Questionable play by Conjax, but they do manage to secure the feats, and Vibe Grubs are up currently. Reminder that first Drake did go to Team Colon 3. If they managed to get these grubs, next Drake will be feats for Team Colon 3. Sion posturing down. There's a lot of poke going down in the bot lane. Let's see. Sion is going to zone off the Nocturne. Speedy Lightning looking to come back. He does have level 6 now, so it is possible he can look for a big play. However, the Ornn does need a recall, and Kassadin is getting his wave pushed in. Nocturne going to go back to farming. Rammus tentatively looking at this Sion. I'm not sure if he's aware that the Nocturne is just right there. He's going to ward the push there. Or just walk around. Sion taking a lot of damage from the tower. Will he get the kill on the Ornn? There goes Flash from the Ornn. Ult comes out from the Ornn as well. He walks back towards to get that auto. There's the Rammus taking the kill. Nocturne starting the grubs once again. Conjax roaming as well. Kassadin roaming as well. Rammus is going to be caught out. Speed Lightning not ready for the 3 people there. That is the second grub. That is going to be feats for Team Colon 3. There's the notification. Varus, Mr. Optimal over here. Farming up Storm in the bot lane. Sour Patch and Rattle caught out. There's for the Fleur. Rammus coming down, Sion coming down. 2v2. There goes the flash from Mr. Cool Blue. Conjax is going to get caught out once again. They're going to get the kill to Sion or Rammus. Sion does get the kill. That's good for Sion. Especially a heavy scaling champ like he is. Kassadin's going to be caught out. He does not have TP up, it looks like. That CC. That CC just puts him in the ground. With ADC starts trading in the bot lane. Lucian versus Varus. So not trading. There's the Sion. I'm not sure why the icon is blocking the minimap. That's the first time I've ever seen that. However, the Rattle does get a plate off in the mid lane. Top tower looking 3 plates to 5. Maybe an Archon needs to step up a little bit if he wants to get those plates off. Otherwise, they are going to lose that top tower. Drake is coming up in 35 seconds. If they can secure this, this will be feats for Team Colon 3. Conjax stopping the recall from Sour Patch. Rakan's going to have to stay now. Optimal also coming up. There is Fire LaFleur. It is going to be a 3v1 tower dive scenario here. The wave is crashing. They're going to use a lot here. And he gets popped. Great play by Team Colon 3. This will open up a lot of the map, especially now that Drake is coming up. Rammus is going to have to recall off that top clear. Meanwhile, Nocturne already knowing ahead of time, Mr. Cool Blue is going to be here for Drake. Rammus is going to be a little bit late to that if he does look to play for it. Does look like that Optimal is going to recall here. Conjax is coming to match mid. Meanwhile, both top laners going at you, smacking each other. Rammus running immediately to Drake. He assumes that they're on it, but they actually haven't started it. Now they get both hit on Vision, Sour Patch, and Speedy Lightning. There's Komowo. Wards coming down from both teams. Looks like Legends mode are going to start that Drake. They're going to get it down a lot. Blue Blue is going to recall here. He is actually going to give that Drake. Although it is Feet's point, he can't really fight it with all 4 of their team there. Optimal and Conjax can go back to pushing that wave. The tower for them is also at 3. Sion doing a proxy again in the top lane. Teams are going to reset. Rammus looking for a gank, possibly onto Optimal here. He is going to hit the R. He's not going to hit anyone with it. Get rooted. Karma caught out once again. There's the kill on the Karma. Lucian ult comes out as well. On with the Demolish proc. They're going to get down to 2 plates. Question mark ping's coming out on Orianna. I'm wondering where that Cassidon is, but he is still in lane, just no vision on him. Take a look at what Legend Mode is seeing on the map. They have a decent amount of vision around the pit, both from below there. They're coming out. Momo is gonna die there. Big double kill for Optimal. 3-0 Varus. Skirmish in that mid lane. Fight. Rift Herald is going to come up. Nocturne is going to be right on top of it. Speedy Lightning is not going to be there for the Rift Herald. Optimal is going to get another kill on Komodo. There's a double kill for him, killing Sour Patch as well. Looks like Legends Mode is aware that they are on Rift Herald. They do want to stop them from getting it. Her LaFleur is going to move up towards that river bush. Speedy Lightning walking around the backside. He does want to look for it. He has his ult up. Not aware that the Ornn is here. There goes down the control ward. That is going to be Rift Herald. That is beats for Team Colin 3. Rattle Fox caught out. There's the Nocturne ult. Flash out from Orianna. She is going to get feared right here. That's another kill for Mr. Kublu. Ornn ult coming out. Only connects with the Rammus. Konjax also coming up. Looks like they are going to play safe and walk back. Cassidon has no mana. There's Rift Herald. They are going to want to break that mid-tier 1 open. Just open up the map a little bit. I'm just going to let it go all the way through. I'm not really sure what I just saw there. She kind of just... Speedy Lightning. Really practicing being a tank. No one was even riding the Herald, and he decided to stand in front of it and tank the CC. Pretty artful, if you ask me. Ornn getting on some good damage from Scion. There's the ult. He is going to get stopped out of the ult. Nocturne getting the fear off on him. He's going to tank a lot of tower shots. Minion waves, so we're just tanking it for them. That tower is 1 HP. That Scion wants that tower. He really wants that tower. Straight top lane. Very low. The tower is very low at this point. The minions honestly might get it unless Ornn clears it. Cassidon roaming down to the bot lane. Their tower is also very low. Legend Mode needs to defend the spot tier 1. Ooh, Sour Patch. Barely getting out of that. He's actually going to go back in. There goes the Lucian. Oh, Lucian going to be 1 HP. TP coming out from Scion to the bot lane. We've got 2 people very low. Nice kill on Konjax. Konjax sort of just feeding his brains out this game. What am I watching? They're going to ward up for the Drake. That's in 2 minutes. Ornn is going to get a good amount of poke out on that. That's Otacon. My mistake. I'm really not able to contest this. He does think that there's more people on the Drake. This is the 3rd Drake of the game. 2nd one going to Team Legends mode. Just queuing away from Cassidon. Lucian is gonna swap to the top lane here. There's the Nocturnal jumping onto Rattle. Rattle is gonna be caught out. There's the fear. That's a lot of damage from the Varus. Both Optimal and Mr. Blue, 4-0 and 5-0 with bounties on their heads. I bet Legends mode really wants to kill them here for that bonus gold. They are down almost 3,000 gold at this point. It'd be a nice 1,000 gold cleanup if they could secure those kills. Sion gonna use his ult in mid. He's gonna get stuck though. There's the Ornn ult. Cassidon. I think I will burst off onto him. Ponjax taking the kill. He's on the board. 1-4. My goat. He's not going to even hit the wave. He's not even going to hit the wave. Karma Akabane. Not even hitting the wave. Is he really a Sion player? I think a real Sion player there would hit the wave instead of chasing a full HP Ornn. In my honest opinion, but... it is what it is. Otacon going to be spawning in on the bot side. Legends mode does have more people on that side of the map. I'm going to walk up just for a little extra vision. I missed backing right there, actually. He is only at 1 item with the Thorn Mail. Nocturne sitting at 2. Experimental Plex Plate plus the Stride Breaker. Looks like Sion is going to be caught out a little bit. There's the Unstoppable. He's going to get Nocturne ulted. There's the Flea. Taking a ton of damage. There's the ult finally. Ornn ult coming out. He's going to get caught out by it. Doesn't hit it a second time. Big damage from Optimal. Hitting all of Team Legends mode with that AoE. There goes the Rammus ult. He's going to get CC'd out by Karma and Bjorn. Big shutdown on Optimal. That's exactly what Team Legends mode needed. Bjorn stuck under the tower. Can't get out. He's too slow. Legends mode turning the game around with that triple kill. Reminder that Otacon is still up. Nocturne's also up as well. He's stuck in Fountain right now. But as Colon 3 starts to come back on the map again, Legends probably should look for a reset. They are full at like half HP. There's that reset I was just talking about, actually. Looks like they are pinging that the Drake will be up in a minute 30, so they are going to look to play for that, it appears. Flicker Blade coming on the Lucian. He's going to get a big power spike. Mr. Komodo is going to have a nice big power spike with that Flicker Blade. Some action. Both teams are looking to get vision into their jungle. Legends are putting the wards down in their own jungle by that buff and in Banana. Ornn coming over the wall. They do have 4 people here. Mr. Kulu and Optimal poking down that Otacon. Looks like they're going to start to walk. It's going to be too late. They're going to kill the Otacon before they even walk there. Good attempt at the steal from the Lucian ult. Kill for Optimal. There goes the Nocturnal. He's going to jump that back line. Barrier coming out. That is a double kill. He is going to chase that Rammus. He's not going to be able to catch up to him, though. Rammus is quite the fast fella. Sion's going to have to recall here. They're going to look to get that tier 2 bot or perhaps that tier 2 mid. Drake coming up at 20 seconds as well. Looks like Legends mode plan to get that third Drake. That's very important soul point. Did not pan out well for them. Rattle and Komodo coming up in around 10 seconds. Team Colon 3 pinging the Drake. Optimal and Mr. Kublu sitting on that Drake. They are going to shred that thing. before Team Legends mode is even on the map. Good plays from Colon 3. Looks like about half of both teams looking at that Baron. Legends mode has great vision this game. They've got wards all over the top jungle and around Baron. Konjak's gonna be caught out once again. There goes the Nocturne off. Doesn't appear like he's gonna use it to jump. There's the jump. He's gonna jump onto Komodo, get that Lucian out of the fight. There's the flea. Rakan doing his best to poke down the Varus. Varus 1 HP. There's the death. Rammus destroying the ADCs. There's the Scion TP. They're gonna chase down this Nocturne. Good kill from Karma. They do know that the actual Karma, the champion Karma, not the player Karma. They're both, I mean, Karma's chasing Karma if you think about it, but that had me a little confused for a second. I'll be honest. I just realized Karma and Karma. What if Karma played Karma top? We're getting sidetracked here. Regardless, Gaston is overextended in the top jungle for Team Legends. He's gonna jump over that wall to Drake, to the Baron. They do have vision on him with that control ward. A lot of pings going down. They are aware that there's other people here. Another ward going down. Blue team's gonna ping it that it is there. Optimal and Mr. Cool Blue making their way back to the cowboy standoff, you could say. My goat taking the Krugs, Kamolo. Making sure the jungler has no resources. Making sure the jungler has no resources. That's a very important part of the game. Is stealing the Krugs from your own jungler. Very important. Here comes the sweeper. Kassadin just pushing in that bot wave. Both teams playing sort of passively now at this point, I want to say. Either team wants to die for the Baron, or even to try forcing it. Rattle and Fire LaFleur are fighting at 1v1 in the bot lane. The teams are looking to poke each other in mid. They know that it's a 4v4 now. There comes the Nocturne ult. He is going to jump that Lucian again. There's the Ornn ult. Does not connect with the back line. Mr. Kulu actually going to die there too, Lucian. That's a great pick for Legends mode. Looks like they're going to look to get this Kassadin off of their tier 2 bot. There's the Scion hitting that blast count. They're going to try converging on him. There's the Lucian ult. Dash comes out. Does not connect. Barrier. Sour Patch going to get caught out inside the base. They're going to send 3 people to get 1 Kassadin. Unfortunately for them, they are going to lose a tier 3 and possibly this inhibitor if they don't manage to back up in time. Both teams going to reset. The Drake is coming up in about 1 minute here. It is going to be soul point actually for both teams, so very big importance. I am wondering though, Legends mode has been turning around these team fights pretty heavily. Will they look to do something conventional like contest that Drake? Because I do know that Home 3, they definitely want that Drake. They've been behind the Drakes throughout this game. Albeit they have better other objectives and they do have more towers at this point, but getting that Drake for them would be very crucial for closing out the game. But if they do go for it, will Team Legends mode trade for a Baron? It does look like both of them are going to actually contest the Drake. Both teams duking it out here. Let's zoom out a little bit, get a better bird's eye view. Thanks, Q. Good positioning from both teams. They're going to zone it off. Nocturne's going to sit in that backline close to the thing. There's the ulti. Catch out Paramus by himself. There's the Ornal. Not really necessary. There's Sion all coming out as well. Lucian might get a pick off on the cast, and he's not able to do enough damage just yet. Just have that LDR, but still. Gonna look to take his buff. Sion's gonna TP top to get that wave. Legends of Mo just gonna have to shove these waves. They're not even gonna try playing for the Baron because Speedy Lightning is dead currently. He's gonna be dead for another 15 seconds. That is the third Drake for Team Colon 3. Ramus ripping his balls. Running straight down to Sour Patch. Sour Patch is going to get popped like a wet balloon. There's the Nocturne all again onto the Scion. He's going to get caught out by 3 here. Not much he can do. Oh, he's actually going to hit the wave this time, my goat. He learned his lesson from last time. Mr. Cool Blue Optimal going to start that Baron. Speedy Lightning on the other side of the map, completely blissfully unaware that they are taking the Baron. There's the Baron kill for Colon 3. Pretty sizable 7k gold lead on Colon 3 at this point in the game. Really happening at this point. I think it's sort of just looking to shove those waves back. And nothing happens. 1-3 looking to push those waves in. Middle of Prio in their lanes. No inhibitor is down for either teams. The Legends is going to have 4 on mid. They're going to look to actually play for this bot tower with the Baron buff. Reminder that mid inhibitor is still open. There is no tower there. And it looks like the same for top as well. They have 2 open inhibitors. So I'm going to use that TP smartly. If I look for acid in, peanut butter and jelly. There's the Scion off. Gonna look for a play here. He's gonna get caught out. They kill onto Rattle. There goes the Nocturne all jumping that back line again. This Lucian having no fun. Ooh, Sion's gonna get this kill on him. Despite the death of their jungler, Colon 3 has killed the entirety of their team except Lucian. No ulti and no summon spells as well. They are going to be able to end this game here with the Baron buff. Doing his best to push back that wave. That is GG. That is game 1 going to Team Colon 3. Very quick end, I have to say. Very, very snowbally. They managed to lock that game pretty quickly. Hop back to climbing here. Pretty good first game from both teams. 3 able to secure that win at the end there. However, just a bit better. Just a bit better. Able to snowball that lead they had. with the Baron buff into Strike Nexus. I'm excited to see what the bans will be for this second game of the series. Some shenanigans here happening in the lobby. We are still waiting for draft to begin here, but for people to pick sides. Looks like Legends mode is going to want that red side again. Column 3 is going to be on blue again, so no switching necessary here. Looks like they're getting it in order. We just gotta wait patiently for the game to actually begin. And the draft to begin, that is. What is going on? Are they trying to lane swap? Okay, we do have a spectator link finally. Let's get this opened. Move this guy down here. That's hold on. There we go. This is peak stream engineering going on over here. Let's just scooch this guy over here. Perfect. All right. Well, ignore, bro. What is this? Okay. There we go. There we go. It looks like they're actually debating on should draft be before or after. Let me check the rule book. Kassadin top lane swap mid. Some diabolical, absolutely diabolical stuff is going on in here. Let's open this up. Get this in a different window. You guys don't need to see the rule book. You guys don't need to see the rule book. Let's take a gander at this though. Prior to champ select, they need to be in the right order. Lane swapping is allowed mid top, bot top. If an ADC is playing Senna, they are allowed to swap roles with their support. Any other situations are banned. Well, I guess we'll see what sort of diabolical draftery happens here, because it looks like they are asking about the lane swap. We will see in a second, I suppose, whether there will be a crazy lane swap or not. Looks like they're still debating on the swapping. What were they yapping about? Holy, this is some crazy. Dude, they just don't know whether to swap the mid or top. Now they're saying it don't matter. Well, actually, it do matter. Ha ha ha! It do matter. It do matter. Some hard drafts coming out finally. Will they be able to finally determine if they lane swap or not? That's a great question. This is certainly an enjoyable experience, I have to say. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Hail Emilio bands coming right off the gate. Not too shabby from either team. They don't want the scaling potential. Alright, Team 3 is Team Legends mode, just for you viewers at home. Looks like they're going to want to ban the Ramus. Karma pick going to come out from column 3. They're going to look to ban Mr. Coolblue's Volibear as well, along with that Cassidon that they played in that last game. Jinx first pick for Legends mode. Ooh, the Warwick pick. I love to see a Warwick pick in the GG. Hopefully blue team able to get a good counter here to the Jinx Warwick. I'm going to assume that is Conjax on the Karma. Karma Ziggs, very powerful bot lane. It's very powerful bot lane. Excited to see how this one plays out. Probably going to look to pick either mid or jungle here. It would make the most sense, but a top pick wouldn't be out of the question. They were debating lane swapping, so we could see a mid go top and a top go mid. They're gonna use the jungle pick. Fine to Warwick. Good picks. Support pick probably gonna come out from Legends mode here. We'll see in a second. They're gonna use the mid pick actually, picking Oriana. Will Mr. Fire LaFleur play this second game? Nivea band coming out. Reminder that Colon 3 still has to pick their top and mid. Meanwhile, Legends mode here has support and top still open for picks. Here's the Blitzcrank pick for Legends mode. Blitz Jinx. Very interesting. Especially into the Karma Ziggs. I'm not sure how that's going to play out, but it'll be interesting to watch that. Galio into Oriana mid lane. Very conventional. Tank versus Burst. And that was the battle of the top laners. Which top laner will be which? That'd be funny if the Warwick actually is Warwick top lane. Zeri pick here. Very interesting. Could it be actually a Karma mid Galio top here with the Zeri Ziggs bot? Ooh, this is very interesting. I like to see this. I like to see the unconventional drafts in the GG. I was just about probably thrown off balance actually by that Zeri pick. They didn't realize that it'd be Karma mid. Now there's the Kaisa pick. They are going to actually mirror them for that pick. They are going to run Warwick as a jungle versus Vi. Not sure who the top laner is going to be. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy lobby. Let's get a poll running. I realized I didn't run a poll for that first match. Let's get a poll running for the second one. I should have 5 minutes to vote, but let's hit that. That is the draft. That's a crazy draft. I actually can't believe this. This is Jinx top maybe, or Kaisa top is what Fire LaFleur's saying, but yeah, this is crazy. Optimal hitting with the clueless the clueless text. That is crazy. Let's hop back into draft here. They are our game. Here's the picks going live. Yeah, it does look like the Galio top. Fire LaFleur on Zeri here, actually. It isn't going to be Karma mid. Zeri mid is very interesting. Those roams will be really powerful, especially with the dashes she has. Now, I don't remember the pick order of Legends mode, however, ISO jungle is what it looks like right now, which would certainly be a GG pick of the semester. Like, that would be quite ridiculous, in my opinion, but I guess we'll have to see once the game goes live. I'm not sure where the audio went, but I don't hear the game at all. Riot Games, my goat, not making me have audio. Oh, their audio has returned here. Let's look at these polls. No one has voted in the poll. What is going on here? You guys gotta vote on that poll, man. It's waiting there. Spec delay starting up now. While we're waiting, let's give a gander. No one's typed anything in chat today. We got a quiet bunch of viewers. Quiet bunch of viewers, in my opinion. Looks like stream delay is actually still occurring, even though I did turn it off. It's like a full minute, 2 minutes behind almost at this rate, even though it shouldn't be. But that's fine. That's all right. It is what it is, as they say. I'll put points in because no one else is putting in points. Let's hit him with the let's do a nice 50 points. I do believe in my heart of hearts that Legends mode, they might be able to win with this unconventional draft here. Let's toss him 50 gobbler points. If someone in the chat is willing to counter me on that, they can get my 50 gobbler points, but we'll see. I better see a big 50 pop up in the chat. Someone predicting the other team will win 50. But, actually, can I extend this? I cannot extend this. How much longer is on this prediction? 10 seconds. Oh boy. Regardless, there's 40 seconds left in the delay, so the game will start pretty much right as soon as the prediction goes off. But we will see. We will see which team wins. I am quite hyped up for this second game. There's a client. There's the Vi jungle as predicted. It is actually going to be Kaisa jungle. No way they are playing Kaisa jungle. That is insane. What in the world? This has to be a first for the GG. Kaisa jungle.
Summoner's Rift.
What in the world? They are going to look for the 5-man invade as well. 5 of them are going to stack on red. The other 5 are going to run to blue. What is going on here? They failed here. They're going to recall. Kaisa jungle. Homo while playing the Kaisa jungle.
Minions have spawned.
Harma playing the Jinx. What? What is happening? Speedy Lightning on the Warwick top. What is going on? This game is just like... I think I got mind equals control. I'm gonna have to watch the Kaisa clear. Like, what is this? Speedy Lightning warding the Raptors. Mr. Kublu gonna see that. Alright, let's look at this clear. Because I've never seen a Kaisa jungle before. Good strafing. Oh, it's gonna pull me away from the important action, which is the Kaisa touching the red buff. What in the world? I mean, that's a healthy clear. I guess it works. It's gonna be actually Warwick mid. Orianna top with the... what is this draft, man? What in tarnation? Top and... I'm so confused. This is like astronomical amounts of lane swapping. So this doesn't even make any sense. So, okay, the ADC swapped to jungle. The jungle is playing mid now. Mid is playing top now. The top is playing ADC for Legends mode. For Team Colon 3, the top and mid swapped, which makes more sense. Legends mode just out of left field, really trying to confuse everyone actually with this draft, but Rattle's taking a lot of damage against this area. There's the flash. It's gonna be first blood. Sour Patch and Karma both low here. Konjak's securing that kill onto Blitzcrank. I'm gonna use barrier on the Jinx there. She's gonna have to recall, but the Ziggs is gonna look to just kill her. There's the feats. Very clean feats for Colon 3. Speedy Lightning using the fear. Good fear on him. By very far. There's the time. Gonna use barrier. Taking a lot of extra damage. Pop gonna come out. He needs to get a lifesteal, but if he walks up to that wave, he might as well be dead. Kaisa very healthy here, actually. On that level 3. It is 3 minutes 30. Both junglers are finishing their clear very slowly, actually. Think about it. Mr. Kublu on the bye is going to be actually slightly ahead. 3:43 finished on the clear. Kaisa is still going to be on the Gromp. Probably around a 4-minute clear there. Luckily, no one is on that bot scuttle, so... Only roaming up top. By looking onto this Orianna, there's the Q charge. Gonna get the airborne. Zeri hitting a little bit of poke. Questionable gank here. They're gonna get her off of the wave, though, so... Be worth it. Kaisa jungle coming in from behind. Gonna do absolutely nothing because of Karma Shield. And she's gonna get poked out by the Karma as well. Not the Jinx Karma, but the Karma. Konjak's on the Karma, if you will. She's gonna recall in the push there after hitting that ward. Not much action happening now. Speedy Lightning walking back into the Galio E. Very odd. Good poke from Ziggs there. Get the Arcane Comet proc off. Why is gonna be on the Raptors here looking for that Drake? Oh, she's actually gonna clear from the top side. Leave that Drake open. Kai'Sa jungle. Kai'Sa jungle top side. Komodo on the Kai'Sa jungle. I'm still in shock about the Kai'Sa jungle. Level 4 here, by the way. Not really able to do much with Fire Fleur walking back to that. Mr. Coolblue probably likely knows that Kai'Sa jungle not going to be able to take that Drake solo. I feel like it's going to be a very similar situation to either like a Shaco jungle or a Ivern jungle, where that early game is going to be really tough. Especially with the ADC jungles. They definitely need at least 1 or 2 items before they really become a jungler, even. Jinx getting good poke down onto Conjax. Siri shoving Ori on her wave. Rattle's gonna have to back up here and let that wave crash because it's a lot of damage. Vi actually walking in behind. They're looking for the tower dive here. This is gonna be a very free kill if they can execute this correctly. There's the airborne. Mr. Kulu taking the kill from Fire Lafleur. That's gonna be a plate also for Fire Lafleur. Galio walking up to hit the vision cone there. Make sure they can't get vision on the grubs, which are going to be up in a minute 30. Sour Patch and Gamowo looking at that Drake. They did know that Vi was topside. Vi's going to match on the bot side. She's going to look to go to her drugs first. Not sure if they will contest this Drake. Zig's actually walking up here. He's going to ward Tribush. Unaware that they are on the Drake. He's mostly paying attention to this Jinx that's by themselves there. Mr. Cool is skipping the Krugs. They're going to jump on the Sour Patch. Big knockup. He's going to burn Flash there. Get away with 1 HP. Komodo going to be caught out. There's the Galio ult. Can he kill Optimal? Big shutdown on Ziggs. Kai'Sa going to have to back up off of that. They're going to have to reset off that Drake, giving Drake to Mr. Coolblue. That is going to be the first of the epic monster slaying feats towards Team Colon 3. Reminder, they do have the feats for killing three first bloods. They are able to secure the grubs next Drake. Very similar to what we saw first game. Total denial of objectives in the early game. Sour Patch caught out by Conjax Mr. Coolblue. Conjax is going to take that kill away from his jungler. Jinx here going to have to run away. And there's the root. That's going to be another kill for Ziggs. Rattle and Komodo jumping to Fire Lafleur. She does get away. That's a big shutdown on the Zeri. Nice 101 gold. Kai'Sa jungle. Farming that gold is the name of the game. Looks like she is gonna look on those grubbies. I get that first grubby. Vi is in the bot side right now. Gonna be on his buff. I didn't even realize you could press A to do this. What the heck is this? Regardless, back to what we were looking at. Blitzcrank helping finish off those grubbies. The Zeri here, very low. Gonna get the kill on Fire Lafleur. That's 3v1 there. Very nice picks. Oh, Karma caught out in the bot lane. Vi is gonna Mr. Coolblue. Mr. Coolblue on the Vi is a weapon! A deadly weapon at that, even. Just picking up kills left and right. 9-3. 4k gold lead. Only 10 minutes into the game. But like we say, I would say wouldn't jump to any conclusions too early. They do get that first turret. That's going to be feats actually for Colon 3. They're not even going to need any of the epic monsters. They just get it right off the bat. Power of Ziggs, Karma in the bot lane. Speedy Lightning. I'm gonna poke forward a little bit there. Kaisa jungle. Farming away on Colon 3 side of the map. Being Archon looking at that level up timer. There's the buy all. She is level 7 versus the level 8 Speedy Lightning. Maybe Archon being at level 9 here. Looking at the top lane, Fire LaFleur by himself once again. Ziggs looking to poke it out the Jinx again. Might this be evidence to support not letting your top laner swap with your ADC? Galio all coming down onto Fire LaFleur, saving him from certain death. There's a vibe, picking up the 2 kills. Nice double kill. Nice one, having a backup off of that. Not sure if she'll go for the tower defense here. Let's see, look at the Ziggs and the bot lane. He was looking at that tier 2. Oh, big kill for Kaisa, using the ult there to jump over the wall. Very smart of her. That is tier 2 in the bot lane. Sour Patch going to be caught out once again. Warwick looking to get onto that Conjax. He's going to get slow. That's a crazy slow by Conjax. With no vision, by the way. They should see him box that push, but she figured out the pathing almost immediately. Both teams grouping up for the Drake. Vi getting the Q off onto Sour Patch. Not much damage or the CC there. Oh, big hook from Sour Patch. Momo gonna walk forward. No ulti for the Kaisa jungle, but jumping onto the Kaisa once again. That's a big Galioton. Sour Patch and Speedy Lightning both gonna be very low. Komomo's gonna get caught up by the Vi. Triple kill for Team Colon 3. Jinx is gonna have to run away here. Not much that they're gonna be able to do. Vi's gonna immediately go down to that Drake. Get that second Drake for Team Colon 3. Optimal getting a kill, we just missed that. Jinx not really able to zone away from that at all. But it does look like Avian, Archon, and Conjax are gonna look to get this mid tier 1. Open up the map a little bit more. Tier 1 in the top lane is still standing. Tier 2 in the bot lane has been vanquished.
Turret plate will fall soon.
It's the Jinx rocket, not hitting anyone. Vi and Ziggs looking at this tower here. Vi charging up that Q. Misses it on Warwick, takes a tower shot. Optimal, however, is here for the fight. There's the Galio right on top of them. Under the tower. He is going to die there. Sour Patch also going to get poked out by Optimal. They're going to look to get that tier 1. It'll be a free tower, especially with that second wave coming in. Kaisa just going to full clear down. Same with Orianna, just trading with Fire LaFleur. That Vi's potential to jump on the enemy's back line, especially with the Kaisa jungle, is not great for their comp. Very questionable pick by them. By Legends mode, especially with the role swaps that they put forth, but having 3 ADCs versus 2 ADCs. Zerial coming out, he's gonna get rattled very low there. Kaisa gonna be caught out as well. Sour Patch coming in. There's the kill onto the Kaisa and Orianna. Blitzcrank gonna be caught out under tower. Jinx walking up as well. They just really want to feed kills here. It's gonna be a free kill for Vi onto Jinx. There's barrier coming out way too early. She's gonna get popped like a wet balloon. Mr. Kulu really just cleaning up their whole team. Legends really needs to team fight better. I'm not really sure what their plan or strategy there was, but they all fed in one by one. Not great for protecting that tier 1. There's the TP coming down super late. Orianna not going to be able to do much. The mid tier 2 is going to fall as well from Optimal. That Ziggs tower breaking potential is pretty astronomical. Legends mode down a full 11k gold at this point in the game. Only 16 minutes in. Otacon is up in 4 minutes. They might honestly be able to end before the third Drake even spawns. That would be quite incredible. Albeit, looking at levels, both teams are also pretty even in levels. Most of Legends mode level 10 to 9. Just the bot lane is 9 and 7. Team Colon 3, level 11 in every lane. Bot lane is 10 and 9, so let's rank pretty far behind in levels. He is 1 and 8, but the rest of the team is pretty even, I would say. Orianna gonna get caught out. There's the Kai'Sa coming in. He should be able to kill. Good kill on Zeri. Blitzcrank is there as well. The 3 mid lane are gonna come rotate up top. They are caution pinging that they are there, so they are aware that they are in there. There's the blue ward. Konjac, Xavier, and Archon gonna do a little bit. Sour Patch missing the hook under the tower. Another death for Sour Patch. Should have walked under the tower with the rest of his team, but he did get caught out right before that. Jinx is going to sit underneath that tier 3 inhibitor. So we're just waiting for the wave to push in from Optimal. This is going to be 2v1. There's the Herald in the top lane. Mr. Kulu gonna ult onto Orianna. Pick up the first kill. Sour Patch not gonna be able to do much. There's the Herald gonna pop that tower. I'm just gonna ride that into the inhibitor tower. They do have 4 there, 4v3 here. Oh, she's actually gonna pivot it mid lane. Crazy, crazy driving, by the way. Mr. Kulu looking for the Q angle, is gonna whiff that. There's the Galio ult. Let's see out. She's gonna get shut down by the Jinx. They're gonna have to back up off of this. Drake is in 24 seconds. Legends mode could look for that Drake here, actually. Legends mode still behind in gold. However, it does appear once they get those staggered picks, they are able to turn the team fights. Looking at items as well, Vi is almost at 3 items with the 2-2 boots. Meanwhile, Kai'Sa only at 1 item here. Should be able to get the second item off of this Drake though. We will see. Sour Patch hitting the hook. Kai'Sa doing a good amount of hook there. Kills the Vi. Warwick is going to get the shutdown onto the Vi. It's going to be almost an ace. Orianna barely making it out alive because, well, she's not anywhere near the Drake. She's top lane. Oh yeah, it's just the jungler dying. Let's take a look at what Ziggs is doing. He is soloing that Drake. Meanwhile, Rattle poking away at top tower. Get that bounty. Yes, sir. That is going to be the Drake. Third Drake for Colon 3, despite the death of Mr. Coolblue. The pseudo ace they got from the split pushing Orianna. Well, I was going to get that Drake for free, despite the lack of jungler. Gold deficit only up to 10,000 now. I just got back 1,000, probably from that shutdown on Vi, actually. Optimal still having a 450 gold shutdown, but he is split pushing. He is the tower destroyer. The bomber, if you will. It's gonna be tough for Legends mode to peek onto him. Momo looking behind enemy lines there. Looking out to fire LaFleur. There's Otacon spawning in the bot lane. Oh.
Damn it. Take your time, Kaiser.
They thought she was in the bush. Looks like it's a 3v2 right now. Doesn't realize that Optimal's coming, and they do have the ward in that bush. They're gonna spot him right now. There goes down the slow. Zig is just gonna clean house here. Fire LaFleur, big flash. Jinx rooted, but she is gonna be able to flash get the kill onto Conjax there. Izuri top. Isa's still dead. Komodo needs to be up for that Otacon take because that Ziggs will be able to wipe out the rest of their team. They are gonna ping that. He did use ult in that fight. Same thing on 3's team. They're gonna ping that Jinx used flash for the kill. Looks like Mr. Coolblue pinging for assistance on the Otacon. Triple ping going on the lanes. They have good vision into the bot side there. Okay, it looks like he isn't gonna start it. Legends mode gonna have to push out that mid wave. There's the Scryer looking for any wards in that bot jungle. Optimal walking down. They are ready for a big fight here.
Never fought.
Otacon at 6,000 HP. Isa Warwick topside. The entirety of Colon 3 in the bot side right now. Not really sure what Komodo is doing. Not aware that they're Otacon. That's a Galio out onto Fire LaFleur, gonna save him there. Sour Patch gets popped. Same with Karma Akabane. Komodo trying to do those raptors, but she's getting pulled. There's a smite out just to secure that. Not realizing Zeri is over that wall. There's the taunt. Ooh, shutdown on the Zeri. That's big for the program, but she is going to get killed by the Galio. The Galio is just a little bit too tanky, especially with the Hollow Radiance and the boots. Not to mention, he does have 9 stacks of Dark Fuel. He does hit like a tank. He's built like a tank and hits like a tank. The dual combo wombo. Optimal popping that bot inhibitor turret. Now, this is very similar to what we saw in that first game. Optimal gonna secure another kill. Karma getting the kill onto, ooh, Vi very low. She's gonna lift the channel onto her. That's a good kill. Inhibitor should be free for Ziggs to take here. There's Warwick coming out. Will he ult out onto the Vi? He whiffs the ult. Mr. Kublu typing in chat. Meow, I saw the vision. Dang right you did. And I'm not really. I'm kind of stunned. I'm gonna be honest. If the Warwick ult came out just a sec earlier, it would have actually connected with the Vi, or at least pressured them to stop the recall. But Zig is securing a double kill. Sour Patch dying to the triple kill. Komodo gonna have to back up here. That is all inhibitors, all towers for Team Legends. Legends mode. That's a quadra kill. Are we going to see another pentakill right here? Kaisa killing the Ziggs. No more pentakill. That is an ace. Mr. Kulu coming in to clean up the towers. Fire LaFleur, Avian Archon. All 3 of them are going to be able to take down those turrets. Drake coming up in 8 seconds. Not that it's going to matter because that is GG for game 2. 43 to 14. Good game for Team Colon 3. We like to see it. Let's finish that prediction. Let's see if anyone voted. It was just me actually that voted, and I did in fact lose the prediction. So I don't think I get anything out of that. I think I just lost 50 channel points, but that's okay. That's okay. I just got back 60 channel points because I'm cool. Let's see if they want to get an interview. Let's send a message. Hello,
I like
hello.
it.
I didn't realize I
Okay.
was gonna move over to general, but you joined me here in the casting corner. There we go. All right, we got the whole team here. How do you guys feel
Yeah,
about
except
those 2 games?
they're 80.
Feels good.
You know,
It would have been better if our top one's so fucking dog shit.
Oh, chill,
But
chill, bro.
overall, pretty not too bad.
All right,
Oh,
Kind of toxic, but
fair
yeah.
enough. Fair enough. What'd you guys think about the Kaisa jungle pick that second game there? I was very surprised.
I'm not
I
gonna lie, I was
wasn't.
more focused on the Blitzcrank because,
I mean, no, Kaisa like Kaisa jungle's like low key playable. You just go crack it and you gank with R. But
Fair
it's
enough.
like you need like a winning lane.
True.
I did like the Vi pick as well. I forgot what you guys played the first game, but jungle was
Nocturne.
Nocturne, yes, both very snowbally champs, able to jump on their backline both games. You guys snowballed that
Yeah.
second game way faster than the first one, I gotta say.
My fucking Fire LaFleur has a boner for Cassidon, and I'm like, why,
Oh,
man?
Cassidy! You're telling me I see an Ori, right? And I have like an LP lead and I don't pick Cassidy there. Like that's insane.
I'm just
Who cares
like
what the comp?
I'm like roaming to this guy's lane every fucking 30 seconds, and then it's just a Cassidon, and I'm like, okay, he walked up,
Bro,
okay.
I don't know. I disagree. I think Cassidy was good there, but you know, it is what it
I
is.
mean, like, it was good, but, like, it doesn't actually matter if it's good or not because, like, it's not fun.
It was fun for me.
That's fair enough. I do have to say the karma support pretty powerful with the shielding.
This champion
you were running it
fucking
down that first
blows.
game. I have to say you were running it down that first game.
Oh,
True.
no. This
That's
Cassidon
factual.
champion might have got me killed like 15 times
Yeah,
because
definitely,
he
definitely
fucked
me,
up.
man. It was definitely me.
But also,
Surely.
like, to be honest, it doesn't even matter. Like,
Cassidy was just too strong
I don't
there,
know
you
how
know?
to explain it without sounding like I'm hating, but like, it doesn't matter.
Explain,
That's fair
let's hear it.
Yeah, game was
Like-
unlosable.
We're just too stable, and then enemy team is like not really organized.
Sure.
So
Well, I mean,
like,
it's hard.
yes.
Like,
they
I
have
mean,
win cons. They just like don't have win cons anywhere. It's like whatever.
Yeah, that's a big thing that I did notice is that apart from it felt like a lot of the time they were just split pushing or playing for picks while you guys were organizing around
Or I guess
the objectives a
hold on.
lot more.
The better way to say this is that they have no way to like protect a win con. Like, cause they can do things that let them win, but they can't like actually make them happen 100%. Like, they can get someone kills, but they can't get someone kills to carry. They could get Drakes, but they can't like get Drakes to carry. Like,
Sure.
they can never finish the puzzle, so it doesn't matter like what happens.
Fair enough to say.
That's like a little blue lock reference.
A blue
You know when
lock
Isagi was
reference?
missing his puzzle piece, they didn't have that shit.
Ah, I see. Okay,
I mean, like, what do
I
you think
see the
was wrong
vision.
with
I see the
their
vision.
draft game one?
It's hold on, I need to pull up the draft game one. Does someone have
And,
this?
you shouldn't feel
I have it
ashamed
like
losing
open.
to
Yeah, I can
the
send it to you.
freaking A team
I can just press Control Shift
future
to be able to find
challenger
this.
jungler.
Future challenger
You know?
jungler. Is
Future
that a guarantee? Is that a
Bro, you might have
promise or a
demoted to plat.
guarantee?
FYI.
A guarantee. Okay.
Guarantee. Look, peep my match history.
Let's
On
take a
God, the
look. Let's
only
take a look.
games I
we
lose
still have it
is
open.
my
We
Blueberry,
still have it
what's
open.
your
Let's
peak,
take a
bro?
look.
What's your peak?
Emerald 1.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm not the
For
one of
now.
what?
60 on.
A lot of victories. A lot of victories. We like to see
But
that.
look at the
Not-
KDs on those.
Why
Alright,
are
well,
we
let's scroll
Smurfed
back
being
up.
my
involved?
account?
9-2, 9-4, 23-6, 11-3, 18-8. Not bad, not bad. We like to see it.
Not bad. I think you mean freaking smurfing at my own rank. Smurfing on my main account.
I
It's a
don't know.
better
I
way
don't
to
know about
describe it, I'd
smurfing at
say.
your own rank level, but I would say these are pretty good KDs. These are like
Ever since I saw this Mr. Cool Blue individual take brubs one time, I just knew.
Yo, the hacker.
Like, you just learn certain things about people sometimes, and it's just
True.
Like how freaking awesome I am. How much of a freaking baller, a beast I am. These are all
they
true.
are. There's some deep lore that runs underneath the Mr. Cool Blue
What
existence.
deep lore?
There's some deep lore.
Yeah, guys, I'm actually secretly challenger, so don't feel ashamed to be losing these games.
There's some incredibly deep lore. Those who know.
Dude,
Those who
what
know, I
lore?
guess. Yes, you could say that.
I can't speak on it. It's too
True.
deep.
Bro, there's no lore, bro.
But it's like,
Yeah,
you know, if the lore is the iceberg and Mr. Fuzu is the ship, then like, you know, like someone has to pay the tariffs, right?
what?
That's true.
For sure, bro. That makes so
Bro,
much
but
sense.
have you seen the South Park episode? Customer pay the tariff. Think about that. Think about that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so sorry.
Lock in.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure watching you guys play. Hopefully,
I bet.
we'll see you win again.
We're
Not
winning
when
the
you're winning against
tournament.
my
yeah.
team, obviously. Not when you're winning against my
No
team.
ego, we're winning the tournament. I'm saying it now.
You're gonna win the
Actually, full
tournament?
ego, we're
You're
winning
gonna
I
the
mean,
win
our
the
top
tournament.
mid is
tournament?
just too strong. How can we lose, right?
Bro, our top is actually such a
Our
shitter.
top is just too strong, man. How can we lose?
That's true. That's
It's
true.
like
Level 2 is Zeri, level 3 is Zeri. Come on, bro.
Are you telling
half
me?
the games my top laner is goated, and then the other half of the games I have the biggest dog I've ever known to man. I haven't quite figured out what the reason is, but like there's something
Oh,
there.
what?
and
I
I'm
smurf every
not
game.
sure.
What do you mean, bro?
You smirched
Don't be
everyone.
jealous. Maybe someday
okay,
you just enough practice, you know?
Folks, you
When our
heard it
top
here
laner is
first. You
Avian
heard it here
Archon,
first.
it seems to go well. Otherwise, I don't know. It's like a little more burger.
True, true. It's
I
too
don't
easy
know.
otherwise, right?
I'd be
Like, at least if you
surprised
top, it's like challenging.
if
I
we
feel you.
lose like a single set. I'm pretty sure we win every set here.
That's not true, bro. We definitely lose a map.
No, we'll lose one
Might
map, but not like a
go.
set of
I mean,
maps.
I don't know.
Wait till I get the
Like,
pick I've been asking for, bro.
I don't
yeah,
know.
when
I
this guy
think
goes
it's
his freaking
like
Kaisa top
Yo, don't
lane
leak
that
it,
he's
don't
been
leak it, bro. Don't leak it.
so freaking excited and giddy
there's like
about.
supposed to be a
Or
good
we'll
team,
lose.
and then you look at the teams that are supposed to be good, and then you're just like, how
And
am I
then you
supposed
see
to not?
us.
How am I supposed to like not be toxic, man? You just like watch the gameplay sometimes,
Just don't
and
be
it
You have
just
toxic.
empathy,
boggles
you
the
know?
Just don't be
mind.
toxic.
True.
Just don't be toxic.
There are a lot
True.
of good teams. What do you mean?
Okay,
Yeah,
name two good
like
teams.
Colon
Name two good
3.
teams.
That's a really good
Like
team.
team number 1. That's the best team actually.
True, true.
I disagree.
I'm gonna give you a pass because I legally don't think you're allowed to be toxic, so you can have a pass.
Fair enough.
There's
Okay, your
probably
team is
some, like,
bad matchup for us,
restrictions
so
there.
team 1. Because we're gapped both solo lanes.
Yep.
So,
Bro, we're gapped every time.
'cause I gotta play against control mage mid, like I'm actually gonna commit suicide. In game.
Please. It's fine, bro. Not.
Like if I have to
It'll-
face
it'll
away,
be
I'm like actually
okay.
losing. And, like we
Hold
can
your
AFK.
hand.
Don't worry. Anyway, the point
worried.
is, who trying to go get
You're trying to get some food.
that's what I'm saying.
Bro, I'm lucky starving Marvin out here.
All right, I will leave y'all to your devices. That will be round
Yeah,
robin
thanks for
3
Kaz.
C1.
Round
Actually,
robin 4,
no,
buddy.
C3. This is C3. Sorry, I read the wrong thing. This is what C3. Round robin 3 C3.
How many do we have to
Team
win?
colon
to get
3
into, like,
winning it
playoff?
versus Legends. Legends.
7 out of 8.
Who's their next game first? I want to shit talk the next team we're playing.
The next
Team
team
6
you are
versus
playing
Team 8.
is
Oh,
Team
we're
2.
versus the fucking So Sparky team. Okay, free dub. See y'all in a week when we're back in this channel yapping about how the game went.
Yay!
I hope
I
to
gotta
see.
go.
I hope to
I'll
see
see you
you
guys.
guys there. I hope